Hey, welcome back to the Pop Culture Corner, guys. My name's Ty, and I am the creator and host of today's show. Wow, oh wow. So, I have some exciting news. I did get to watch the first two episodes of Hawkeye, and I cannot wait to talk to you about what I thought, how it was overall, and a couple of fun little details. But generally, I won't be giving away any spoilers, plot points, or anything that could ruin your viewing experience. We don't want to do that here at Pop Culture Corner, but we do want to give you a little bit of advice on how to go into watching it and what you can expect generally from tones, themes, and basically, is it because that's the point of watching things early and giving a review. But yes, so you don't have to worry about spoilers here. But before we get into it, guys, I did want to give a shout out to all of the Pop Culture Corner members. You guys are the lifeblood of the show. Prakash Swain, William Powell, John Rodell, Raya, Casey Mack, Ridley, Justin Hines, Gavin Cooley, Kinky Sphincter, Roblox, Benson's, DC Talk with Extended, RJ, H. Bartz, That One Carlos, JWJ, Caden, Nick, Adam, and Billy. You guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you do want to become a member and support the channel further, you can hit that join button below and become a member for as low as $2.99. We also have our $4.99 tier and our $9.99 tier. All money that we earn on this show goes back into the production and towards our giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, we are giving away this month of November a Superior Octopus pop vinyl. It's a Walgreens exclusive, number 669, and it's a Superior Octopus in lieu of the No Way Home trailers and movie coming out. I've been trying to get rid of this pop for a while, so I'm giving it away this month. And also, we're giving away a $149.99 microphone. It's a HyperX Quadcast. It's got a shock absorber. It's a really cool microphone if you're a solo streamer or if you just like to dabble here and there or just need a microphone for work. It's really great. It's a USB microphone. It's got built-in red LEDs, and I think it's definitely one of the better microphones on the market for USB. And it's a really cool giveaway, so I'm really excited about that. All right, guys, so let's get into our video. I can't wait to talk to you about Hawkeye episodes 1 and 2. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so like I said, I did get to watch episodes 1 and 2 of Hawkeye Season 1. Before we get into it, I just want to remind everyone to smash that like button. Share the show on social media so your friends, family, and Mephisto can watch along with us. Also, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future or uploaded content, because the Pop Culture Corner is the place to be for all things pop culture, of course. And to everyone who's already subscribed, you guys are the real winners here. You guys are the lifeblood and why I do this every single day. So I just want to say thank you. Also, if you do want to support the channel further, definitely consider becoming a member and or sending a super chat during a live stream. All money and proceeds goes back into the show for giveaways, so and so. With that being said, guys, so Hawkeye episodes 1 and 2, I gave it a score of 8.5 out of 10. It's a really, really fun and grounded series so far. Right from the time it opens, you are right in the middle of the action, and I really enjoyed how they tied Kate Bishop's origin into the larger MCU format. I will not tell you why or how, but right from the beginning, you understand that Kate has always been a fan of the Avengers, and, you know, Clint especially. That's why, it sets in motion why she is doing what she's doing, why she became who she became. Because I feel like a lot of people don't know exactly who Kate Bishop is, and that's okay. This series is going to be for you, no matter what. As long as you're a fan of the MCU, you'll be a fan of this show. It also has some really cool vibes in it. It gave me a lot of like, Home Alone mixed with the Marvel movie with the action and that kind of stuff. And it's really just going to make your holiday season a lot more fun and enjoyable. Because, I mean, I know I'm a sucker for Christmas stories and just holiday movies in general. It gives you that good vibe, and they're fun to watch, not too serious. But it's a warm and tingly feeling on the inside, and they're fun. So Hawkeye kind of combines that with like a Marvel movie, and I really commend Marvel and the MCU for taking a shot at a lot of different genres with the Disney Plus platform. With WandaVision, we got a kind of sitcom, twisted thriller deal. And then with Falcon and Winter Soldier, we got an action spy thriller. And then with Loki, we got this really sci-fi epic space opera kind of deal. And now with Hawkeye, it seems that it's going to be a very grounded, realistic, holiday themed miniseries. And the themes, which I really enjoy, are redemption and legacy. Kate Haley Steinfeld does a superb job as Kate Bishop. She's fun to watch. She's embodies what the character is supposed to be. And overall, I think her and Clint's banter, like when they're not in the middle of something, like mission-wise, I think their banter is unmatched. It's really fun because, we know Clint is a dad, and we kind of see that contrast between when he's being a parent and then when he's training, or somewhat, like in the first two episodes, not necessarily training her. It's kind of the introductions and everything, but we see the parallels between how he talks to his children and then how he talks to Kate. So that was really fun to watch and kind of explore in the first couple episodes. Episode 1, it comes in at 47 minutes, and then episode 2 comes in at 49 minutes. And they definitely utilize, because I know for me, with some of these Disney Plus series, like the episode lengths are really like, they're killing me, especially with The Mandalorian, and then even WandaVision with like the 20-minute episodes. I was just not a fan of it. So this series is 6 episodes, so you had to think that they were going to use the whole hour or as close to it as they could. And I am happy to say that at least the first 2 episodes, they do kind of come close to that hour mark. So right from the opening, we obviously get a little bit of an origin for Kate and why she becomes who she was. I will tell you this, the Battle of New York does come into play, and it's just fun to see. And it's overall, I really do love the interconnected, universe, whether it's Disney Plus or the films. The way they look is, no different than a film. So I think the budgets and stuff that they're using for Disney Plus, it really is complementing, and it's really letting you know that they're taking it very seriously as terms of content that they put out. And that's really, really heartwarming for me. So Kate, she develops not a hatred, but she's scared of invasions. Like that's kind of where we get her start is the Chitauri invasion. She seems to be a very young girl, and when that happens, that's life changing. I mean, I couldn't even imagine what that would be like. And that's kind of where her path sets. And obviously, Clint was there and fighting and helping save the day. So, she really looks up to Clint in that role model way. And we see why she set down the archery path and, why she does what she does. There's a little line in it that she needs a bow and arrow, and the way it comes off is absolutely amazing. It's just like, this girl is going to be a badass and there's no stopping her. we do see Clint a little bit later on after that, and I'm not gonna lie, I was getting some Iron Man 3 vibes from the way he's dealing with the aftermath of Thanos. Maybe a little bit of a PTSD thing going on. As from some of the trailers we've seen, he does have a hearing aid, which in the comics is something that happens. We don't know whether, like, it's as of now, they don't confirm where it happened, but they do give you a little, like, fun little montage, and I thought that was cool. Kate, I am unclear on her sexual preference. And I know this is going to sound weird, but the way that they're laying it out, I'm going to say that she is not straight. And I think that's cool. I think that's great. But we'll explore that further as we know. I couldn't tell. And I don't think you need to be able to tell, but, the way that they're playing it off and they're telling the story, it's definitely maybe not all on the surface. Of course, we've seen in some of the trailers and scenes that we do get introduced to Lucky, the dog, the pizza dog. And I am going to say this. They hit it on the head. The nail, they hit it right on the head. You do not have to worry about that. Lucky is perfectly done. And that can always be something that is dangerous, right? Is adapting something like that, a character, an animal character. But I think they do it really, really well. So I will say this, because we've seen in some of the trailers and other promotional material that Kate is introduced wearing the Ronin outfit. There is a reason for it, and I will say that is the stem for which the story sparks and branches from. So definitely, the Ronin suit is a big deal. It is kind of what sets in motion a lot of what happens after. So definitely, brush up your knowledge on what Hawkeye was doing as Ronin and why it could come into play now. Hawkeye, it is dealing with the aftermath of how he acted during the blip, right? So a conflict happens, something happens, and now he has to sacrifice his time with his family during the Christmas season to right some wrongs from when he was Ronin. And, we all make our beds and we have to lie in it, especially if we're an Avenger, right? Those problems don't just wipe away. And now you'll see how it's set up where, Kate is doing her thing and Hawkeye's doing his thing, and how they come together is pertinent, and the Ronin suit has a big deal to do with it. Hawkeye made a lot of enemies and did a lot of things when he was wearing that suit. So it's not just a suit anymore. It's a symbol of destruction for these crime families. And we only get to experience and understand a little bit of that come Endgame. So this series is definitely exploring how he acted during the blip a little bit further, whether it's from flashbacks or flash sideways, like kind of like him thinking about it and stuff like that. So, Hawkeye or Clint seems to have told his wife about it all. He seems to kind of confide in his wife. So there were reports of them being split up come the time of Hawkeye, but I'm not so sure yet because they're talking on the phone. They seem to be together, but I don't know because then again, he did take the kids to New York, but and a lot of people are speculating that maybe they were split up. I don't think that's the case necessarily, but we haven't confirmed that yet either from the first 2 episodes. Overall, the things that we need to remember are, Natasha and Clint's relationship, and kind of the ending of that last moment with Natasha. We need to remember a lot of the Ronin stuff because that's going to come into play. But overall, this series is just really fun. Like I said, the vibe that it gives, the feelings that you get, the comedy is definitely there. But I think in this story and in this situation, it works really, really well. The comedy is not forced. It's not thrown at you. It's very, very organic. And, Kate is 22. So she's still young. She's still very full of herself. And so we have our main storyline, right? Our A plot. But then we also have a B, C, and D plot. So there's like a lot of stuff that we're exploring in this series, and I just really can't wait for y'all to see it because this is just a really, really fun couple episodes. And also, where it leaves us off is one of the best cliffhanger episodes that I have ever seen. I cannot even describe the feeling that I had when episode 2 ended. I was clamoring for more and more and more. The way that they visually tell this story is gorgeous. It's reflective, and it's just cinematic gold. The way that they leave you is exactly the way a Marvel series should be leaving you, and that's wanting more in any form or fashion. So when both episodes drop on November 24th, and we have to wait a week to see what happens, people are going to be talking all over the internet about it and just raving. It's definitely going to pave the way for stuff that happens in the future. And, whether the Netflix characters will ever be introduced into the MCU is a different story and something I'm really hoping for. I know there's a lot of speculation surrounding Hawkeye and Kingpin potentially making an appearance, considering the red tracksuit guy bros are in the series, but that's yet to be seen. I think they would be a good addition, but again, I think that the series can hold its own without them. I don't think you necessarily have to bring these characters in, but if you did, it would be a huge fan service and something people would really like. So it's all opportunistic in the way you look at it. So far, the first 2 episodes have me really excited, and it's a good excitement. It's a pure excitement. And I cannot, like I said, cannot wait for y'all to see it. I gave it an 8. So the first 2 episodes, I'm a third way through, and I think that this is, an 8.5 out of 10 so far. Just really fun stuff. There's some mystery to it. There's some thrill to it. Action, comedy, that holiday vibe. It just checks off all the boxes. And I also think this is going to help pave the way for characters in the future that are not necessarily characters that could hold their own film, their own solo film, but could lead a Disney Plus series. I still think Hawkeye could have had his own solo film, kind of like what they do with Black Widow, and have it be like a spy action thriller. But I think this is a really cool way to do it, is give them 6 episodes at almost an hour a pop, in almost an extended film kind of way, and to be able to tell a story, really hash it out and dive deep into the psyche, the motivations, and all that encompasses the character. So I really do think this is going to set the stage for the future and for characters that aren't, A-list Avengers like Thor and Captain America, Iron Man, etc., etc. Wait till November 24th. I cannot wait to see what you guys think. Definitely let me know in the comments, what are you most excited for in the upcoming Hawkeye series? Whether that be someone showing up, whether it be, Kate Bishop taking over the mantle, or, anything like that. Let me know in the comments. And then let me know what you would like to see happen with Hawkeye in the future. Do you think he should retire and settle down and go back to his family? Or do you think he should be kind of an executive for the Avengers rather than like on the field playing? start coaching instead of playing. Because I don't think we're going to see the last of Clint Barton anytime soon. But I don't think he'll be as involved as he once was. We've seen where his arc is going, and he really loves his family. He wants to be with them, and he this whole story, kind of starts with him not wanting to deal with this stuff, and him wanting to spend his time, his Christmas, his holiday with his family, especially after they were blipped for 5 years. So it's going to be really fun and interesting to see where this all goes. All right, guys, that's going to do it. And this was my Hawkeye episodes 1 and 2 recap, spoiler-free video. I hope that you enjoyed it, guys. Make sure to smash that like button, share the show on social media, and if it was your first time here today, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads by the Pop Culture Corner. We also go live quite frequently throughout the week. And if you'd like to help support the channel further, definitely consider becoming a member for as low as $2.99 and up until $9.99, or sending a super chat during a live show. All proceeds go back into making the show much better for you, the viewer, and for giveaways for you guys. We do it for you, and we do it for the culture. We'll see you next time. Speaking of dogs, where's mine? Oh, hey Logan. Hey, I got a question for you. Would you be open to, losing an eye and being my Lucky the pizza dog? You might lose an eye, but you get a lot of pizza. You think that'd be something you would be interested in? No? Okay. I love you anyway.